You say Trojan Horse, that's all you have to say, and people know what you're talking about. But they don't know what it's really about. They don't know that history. And as a maker, that's kind of interesting.
Everybody who's ever made a version of the Trojan Horse, everybody who's ever written a version of the Trojan Horse or made a movie about it, has done it in the style of their own period. Nobody has ever tried to make one in the style of the people who would have actually made it. That would be a beautiful thing to see.
And the fact that we don't know whether it existed or not, that's also very engaging, and it makes a challenging project for the students and for ourselves.
We're going to say that it did exist and try to bring it back to life.
Okay, welcome back. This is a new course presented as collaboration between Hans House Studio and Massachusetts College of Art and Design. This semester, students will research the history of the Trojan Horse with the intention to ultimately build a full-scale reproduction in wood.
What we will do is we will get inside the shoes and the mind of the makers. What were they thinking? Why would they have done this? How would they have done this?
It had to be this very functional object. It had to hold humans and support them. And then it had to be also looked upon by an enemy force as beautiful enough to be a worthy tribute to them.
It couldn't have looked like a siege weapon, because they would have been, oh, well, it's clearly a siege weapon. We're not going to bring it into our home.
One more hand over, another hand over, grab the wood. You got it. Let's give them a round of applause.
Fire plus metal equals liquid metal plus negative space equals extremely useful thing. I want to see how it was done and figure out how they cast their axes, their chisels, everything, and make them myself.
And I really love the way that you can both use art to look at cultures and learn about cultures. That's kind of comes into play with this Trojan Horse thing, where a lot of what we're looking at is art, and how does that inform who they were as peoples.
You're thinking about how the Greeks were thinking, who are thinking about the way that the Trojans were going to think. It's really complicated and exciting in that way.
There's some anxiety because we have this very high goal, and we have limited knowledge or experience, and so that's what the Hans House process is. It's a long learning journey.